What are you doing in the fridge?
I'm getting a yogurt.
Getting a yogurt.
Yes.
Alright, you can have one.
This one.
Which one?
This one.
Alright.
Oh. Look at me.
What did you do?
See.
Oh, your hair is getting so long.
Mom do that.
Did Mum do that?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, is that straightened? Oh. Wow. Looking good, mate.
Thank you. Look, all finished.
If you're wondering what that is, it's yogurt. The yogurt that he just got out of the fridge. The last couple of days, I don't know why, he sucks about 3 or 4 mouthfuls out of it, and then he goes normally to the bin and then squeezes it out into the bin. It's been quite of an annoying event. But this is the very first that he's brought it out here for some unbeknown reason and thought that I'll put it on the carpet. It's not funny, mate. It's not funny. Come here. You know you're in trouble, don't you?
No.
So we had a hard start this morning. We left the house, I don't know, like probably 5 times between just different things that we needed. There's Chris on the drone. And we had to go back and get Jack's blanket, and then we had to go back and get the charger for the camera. What else? There was like 4 things. Anyway, we got on our way. We're basically just following the map, which takes you to Springbrook National Park. And on the way past, we just drove around this lake. It's called Advanced Town Lake, and it's just so scenic. And this is the first time Chris has been out a drone in ages.
A long time, a very long time. It feels good to have the remote back in my hands.
He just had a moment though.
Oh.
He tried to go a bit further away than maybe he should have, and the screen started going a bit funny, which means you're near the edge of your boundary, and then the screen went black, and he lost it for a minute.
I was stressing. My heart rate's just come down. First time flying it in like, it'd be probably a good 2 months or so. And then nearly losing the drone on the first flight. Oh, it would have been devastating. It was like miles away. It was a pretty long distance away, which is, I shouldn't have done that on the first go. But I got the shot, and you'll appreciate it, and it was all worth it. Oh.
And the other thing too, we had an email come through yesterday saying that our DJI Care Fresh was due for renewal. And it was like, I don't know, 200 and something odd dollars, but you still got to pay so much money if you do lose the drone and that. And we've been doing really well with this one. I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm not going to renew it. So literally, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I said no to that email. And then he's like, I nearly lost the drone. I'm like, what are you talking about? He hasn't done it in ages.
It would have been so typical.
Yeah. It is a bit of a risky flight though. He's like flying over all these little trees and things. You would have seen them. He's literally just like skimming over the top of them.
Well, this stresses a lot of people out doing over the water sort of shots. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Time's
low battery,
up.
return home.
Time's up.
You saved it.
It's back in one piece.
All right, so we're at the first stop, which is Natural Bridge, and it's also where the glowworms are. So I have been here before, but many years ago. Have you been here?
I reckon I would have been a very young kid. Probably in my 10s, 12s maybe, if I was here a long time ago.
Okay, I came here as an adult, like I've driven here and that, but it's been a long time since, and they're doing obviously works here and that you can see behind us.
Yeah.
But I didn't think we were going to come here today because there's two main roads that kind of come into Springbrook National Park. Natural Bridge and the glowworms are on one of the main roads, and then the other main road is where Twin Falls is, which was my goal. But it looks like we'll be able to do both today. So we're going to do a quick divert past here and have a look, and then we'll continue on to Twin Falls and in Springbrook town, as well as some nice cafes and bird feeding and other things to do. So that's where we'll be off to next. So all this building here is all brand new, and then in behind there's toilets. You can just see those in here and here as well. That's new. All this sign here is new. It used to be quite basic, to be honest, so it's really good to see they've like done it up a bit. You used to just walk down this track and continue on down to the glowworms where Chris is in front of us, and then just there on the right is where you go in. Are we gonna go find some worms?
Yeah.
Yeah, glowworms. They glow in the dark.
Yeah. Glow in the dark.
So we've just started down the pathway, and it's concrete. This never used to be concrete. Like I remember coming here and you end up with like slodgy wet feet and stuff, and I'm curious because you have to cross like a little water crossing down the bottom. If they've improved all that as well, it'll be interesting to see what they've done. It's all boardwalked and everything. Like this walk is now obviously achievable for a lot more people than what it used to be. It used to be a bit of a hike down to the bottom. I wasn't looking forward to taking Jack. Oh, look at the old sign. That's been there a long time.
This is like proper rainforest spec. But like, normally when you get into a rainforest, it could be like perfect weather outside and like nice and cool and dark and that, but like the weather's already dark and cool outside. So then to be in here is like another level again. Like it's literally like out of a movie. It's insane.
All the birds.
You can hear little birds chirping.
You know, there was once I remember we had a heap of corellas in the back of our footage, and they're and carrying on, and I was like, oh my god, these birds are so noisy, I hope you can hear us. And a lot of people said, don't ever worry about nature, like don't cut the nature out. So
enjoy and embrace nature. Concrete. So Sean's just spotted the very start of some glowworms.
Yeah.
And we're not even like halfway down yet.
You see the little like piles of driplets? Driplets. The drip things in there. All up in here. There's more there. There's more up here. See there and there?
Oh, righto, let me get in
You see
there.
what you're looking for?
It's like slowly coming back to me, seeing that. It reminded me of what I'm looking for now. But it just goes to show, like, even way up on the top of the mountain here, they're already here. So to go back down to the bottom, there's going to be so much going on. But to think that those little strands there, they just look like spider webs with water on it, but they glow over night time. Pretty bloody cool. It's freaky because there's like all these big holes in the side of the hill here. And apparently there's a lot of trapdoor spiders. So to get that footage was a little nerve-wracking. I was shaking a little bit because I'm not the biggest fan of spiders, but there must be a good 20 or 30 holes just where I was putting my hand, and it's a little daunting. So you can see the little holes there. They're all little spider holes. So many. And you got these big huge ones, like something's been in there, that top one. I don't want to find out what's in there. Pretty big hole. The only thing that concerns me about all these stairs going down means one thing. I'll be carrying Jack back up. I can see it happening already. We're almost there, it's not too far. It's actually a nice little cruisy walk. Even for Jack, he's enjoying walking down here. But I think the majority of the stairs are at the top there. It's actually starting to spread out a little bit more as you go down. But this is just really, really cool. Really enjoying this. Oh my goodness. Is this cool, Jack?
Yeah.
This is a really pretty sight. We better show you, because it is spectacular.
This bridge never used to be here. This used to just walk across the water, like across the pebbles.
Oh really?
Yeah. I was trying to figure it out. I think the track is down here behind us. I'm trying to figure out where it was, but yeah.
How crazy is that? Like, it's kind of cool for you to come back, because it's obviously way too long ago for me, but to see the massive changes that they're obviously done.
It's like the commercialised but still natural version of what it was.
Yeah.
If you're staying in the Gold Coast, this is so achievable. This is a day trip. Come out and see it for the day. The whole of Springbrook National Park. And this is the natural bridge section of Springbrook National Park. Oh my God, that was hard to get out.
Just a big mouthful there.
Yeah.
But it's like one of like 3-4 major things out here to go and see. So this is just one.
It's so pretty.
And this is already like stunning. So stunning.
Come on, come see the cave. You need to see the cave.
See the main event. What do you reckon, Jack?
Yeah.
Is it pretty cool?
I'm in the hole right there, right?
Yeah.
I'm in the hole.
Yeah, it's coming in the hole.
Yeah.
So we're back out the other side now. The waterfall's amazing, hey?
Oh, it's stunning, like absolutely stunning. It's like really loud in there because it's like a big sort of cave and you got the water smashing in and there and it's just like, it's like deafening, but it's really nice.
What did you say?
Yeah, you can't almost have a conversation in there.
But there's a heap of bats in there. Apparently also it's the biggest colony of glowworms in southeast Queensland.
Southeast Queensland,
yeah, I had to think about what it said then. But in saying that, they're really hard to see in there. It doesn't look like there's as many as there used to be. It used to be like a whole glowing roof. It's so different.
Yeah, well I guess it's getting more popular and more overpopulated with people coming and stuff, and it's kind of a shame, but it's kind of cool at the same time. It's one of those things, it's like a catch-22 really, isn't it?
But just remember, if you go in there, don't use flash photography. Don't put any lights on them because they don't like that. So yeah, that's a hot tip, I guess. But we did see a few in there. They weren't lit up at the time, but Chris just had a look at them. There was one or two. Chris was busy talking to someone, but there was one or two, and their bum like ever so slightly lit up and then went away. So you could see their lights just a couple of times, but
it's a shame.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's all good. There's a lot going on in there.
At the end of the day, it's like a stunning day to be out and about checking all this stuff out. Like it is really, really cool.
Yeah. So we'll continue on. It's another 600 odd meters to get back to the car. It's a loop track, so it's one way.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep following this around and see where it takes us.
Going up the hill and around now, and then coming back out to the car park.
I wonder how many stairs there'll be.
Well, I was already joking about this earlier, that I was looking at all the stairs going down. I'm like, I can guarantee I know what's going to happen here at some stage.
I zoomed in.
Whoa!
Hello, double chins. So I thought I'd just show you this. We've come from over here and then we've walked down to the lookout where you can see.
You can't sit there. He literally just fell through there.
So Jack was just a silly boy.
What'd you do?
He sat on this wire and then fell through the gap because it didn't hold his weight. Didn't you?
He freaked out.
It's funny.
It's funny because it was there, but it could have been worse.
Yeah, we're just saying thank God it wasn't at the waterfall or something. But what I was going to say is this track here, we've just gone around down here and come back. But the way this looks here with some stairs and then the dirt is the way it used to be through here. This is what I remember it being like. It was never concreted. So now the stairs are still here, but they've concreted and put railings in and everything. It's good, like it means that more people can access it. Jack's had enough walking. He's done really well though, like it's a big walk down, a big walk back, plus it's nearly his sleep time. Turn around. Look, wave. Oh, yeah.
What did I tell you?
Yeah.
What did I tell you?
All right, keep going, keep going.
We're nearly there, look, the car's just up here.
Well, we're back in the car, so...
Oh, hi, that was good. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It's not a huge, like, hike.
No.
But there's, like, something to see probably every 100 metres or so, which is really cool.
When you're on your way down, because it's a loop, like a circuit, go left. Because if you go left, all the stairs go down, and then when you come back, it's just like a slight incline to go around the right hand coming back up. Yeah, it's
like staggered, but like fairly flat.
Yeah, hot tip.
Yeah, definitely. If you got kids or you got to carry somebody, or you don't want to do steps, go left first. Yeah. Get the hard stuff out of the way. But yeah, really, really, really cool. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Like considering I was here, oh God knows how long, like when I was here last, but
I suggested to him to do this, like, I don't know, how many times have I said it in the time we've been back?
Once.
No, I've said it a lot more than that. I'm like, this would be a really good trip and something that's really good to show.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, what else are we going to do when it's out there? Like, where is it? What are you talking about? I'm like, we need to go.
It goes to show, like, if you don't know until you go.
Yeah.
So this is a prime example. We should know this by now. I'm
being
normally pretty
judgmental.
spontaneous for this sort of stuff, but I don't know. I think I had this memory of something that I'd already done, and I was like, oh, it wasn't as good. It could be better. But then I obviously didn't realise we're going to be here, and I'm glad we're here now because it's pretty cool.
How precious is he?
Oh, so precious.
It's all good. But anyway, so from here we're going to continue on. We're driving towards Springbrook, which is where the town is. That's also where the rest of the attractions at Springbrook National Park. But there's a lot of cafes in there as well, and a lot of bird life and that. So keep your eyes peeled. That's coming in a minute. So Jack's had his sleep and now we're going to go into this Dancing Waters cafe and get ourselves some lunch. And this cafe is on recommendation from my mum, actually.
So that's a Gillian special.
Yeah, Gillian special. And then after that, we've got a couple more lookouts and waterfalls to look at before we finish off the day. Come on.
So up.
It's cool, huh?
This one, the big one.
Yeah, there's a big red one.
Yeah, this one, the one circle.
Yeah, it's like a wheel.
Yeah.
Can you put them back on?
I did it.
Oh, well done. Looks like an ice cream.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Get your tea on.
What?
I'm excited.
I can't remember the last time we even ordered tea.
Pot of tea. It's Cheats tea though.
Oh, still tea.
It's technically loose leaf, just it's in a bag. Tea.
Yes.
This is what this is designed for.
You're breaking
Tea
finger.
drinking.
It's actually a vegan, gluten-free, cacao-based cupcake, babe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's actually not that bad for him.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't too bad. That was a pretty good lunch.
Yeah, it was really nice actually.
I didn't think there was too much on the menu when we first got there, but they do toasties, they do like carrot cakes and things like that, and they got nachos, and the nachos did look pretty bloody good. I got one chip out of Sean. It was actually really good. I think they had chicken, a vegetarian one and a vegan one or something. But that toasty was actually really good. And then to have tea. It's not very often we have tea. Sean's a big tea drinker.
I love tea.
I think she was pretty excited about that.
Oh, just really quickly, in the new caravan, I'll be able to run a kettle with no issues.
Oh, I think these hints are really quite obvious. I think we can have enough of what you think. You're probably thinking.
They're small things that relate to any van, really. But I'm just excited for them.
We're just walking back to the car, so it was the entry to the waterfall up here. So it's a big lookout. So we're going to go have a quick look at that, and possibly one more on the way out. So we'll see how we go. We're not going to do the big walk. There is one big massive loop that goes down and around for this one. You can see it from the top. You can go down to the bottom, see it from the bottom, and then come back up. It's about 4Ks. I don't think Jack would be up for that one. So we'll go and have a look at the lookout, which should be pretty good, and check out another one, and I reckon it'll be pretty much time to go. So just fun fact, you got to say it, there's toilets here. So just in case you do need them, like we do right now after lunch, they are here.
I don't. Time.
So what's the verdict?
This is where we are. Where's the falls? Just here. So we go down and go right, I guess.
Down and left?
Right. Yeah, you go walk down, right.
Oh, right, yeah.
Wow.
The other right.
Up in water, where the water.
Yeah, it is.
The big water.
Yeah, we're going to go see the big waterfall.
That's massive. Whoa. That's like a whole lot of driftwood right there.
That one, the big one.
That's a lot of fires right there.
Do you reckon
That is huge.
Do you think the chainsaw could deal with that?
That's huge.
I might have to sharpen it quite a few times to get through it, but I reckon it'll get there eventually. That's like only, it's not even the full thing obviously, but probably a bit over half. That's a
big tree.
That's a big tree. Wow, what a bloody view that is. This is just insane. It still blows my mind that this is only half an hour, 40 minutes from like where everybody is on the Gold Coast and around the Brisbane area. So this is right here at our doorstep. It just goes to show it pays to go for a bit of a drive, go for a bit of an explore, and the things you can find is just insane. Like, this is a pretty big drop. It almost feels a bit undermined here. Like you're standing over the edge. It's a little unnerving, but it's very, very cool though. Insane. You've got to get down here. Come and check it out. Do yourself a favour. Bring the kids, whether you're just you and your partner, whoever, just come on down. There's like some big walks that we've seen a lot of younger people doing, and just couples. There's about a 2-hour walk, I think, some of them. And then some of them are 4Ks long, so there's plenty for everybody. Like for us and Jack, obviously we don't need to be going 4K walking, but it's good that we can still come and see some of the main attractions and get back to the car without them whinging too hard. But if you like a bit of a challenge, you like a good hike, this is definitely a very scenic place to come and do it. So we're on a walk back now. It's not too far. We'll go back to the car, and I think there's one more little lookout that we might go and check out, which is not too far from here. And I reckon we might call it a day, because I think it's getting on about nearly 2 o'clock, so It's a day well spent. It's been an absolute cracking day. Like this morning looked pretty average when we first got up, but to be out here and the weather comes good, can't bloody complain. It's good.
We're at the final lookout now. It's called the best of all lookout.
Got a lot to live up to.
Yeah, it better be the best of all. But my understanding is that when you're looking at the lookout, you're actually looking into New South Wales, and technically we're in Queensland here. So Chris is going to take the drone because it's Queensland National Park, and the rules here are quite relaxed when it comes to droning. It's mainly just CASA that you have to go by, and obviously like not go near wildlife and things like that. So
oh, seriously, like being around Australia now, like Queensland is by far the easiest, most laid-back state out of all.
When it comes to droning.
When it comes to droning, yeah, like that's why I love Queensland for that side of things, because you go to WA and other places and it's like you can't do this, can't do this, can't do this, can't do this, and you got to be so particular how you do stuff. But it's good. Yeah. It's good learning.
Let's go out. We'll show you what it's all about, and hopefully it's as stunning.
Let's see if it's the best.
Hopefully it's the best of all. What's it say, Jack?
What's it say? It says best. You say best?
Best
Of all lookout 350 meters.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, but this is pretty amazing. Like, it's only a little lookout and you wouldn't even know it's here, but it's like stunning. Wouldn't you say?
Seriously, like, yeah. Best of all, like, I can't wait to show you this drone footage. It's going to be epic.
Yeah, he's like, this is the highest I've ever been because we took off from so high as it is, so it lets you stay high, you know? It's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited to see it. I can see it coming. Here's the drone. Bloody wasps around here, or bees or something.
There's a big bee hive around.
Bees, he reckons. Anyway, that's almost it for today. We'll have to call it off in a minute when Chris finishes on the drone. Well, there you have it.
Again, I've said it again. It's probably by far some of the best drone footage I've done for a long time. Let me know in the comments. Do you like that? Because I was pretty stoked about that.
Yeah, when Chris said it's all right, then it must be all right. Yeah. So that's pretty much it from us for the day. We're going to get back in the car and we're going to make a drive home. So where we're staying is kind of northern Gold Coast. So we've got about an hour and a bit drive ahead of us.
Yep.
But as we said, if you are staying in the Gold Coast region, this is definitely a day trip you could do.
Seriously.
There's even more to see here. There's hiking to do. It's just whether you have kids or not with you and whether you are into that sort of thing.
Yeah, but even
check out
with
these
kids,
trees.
Yeah, these trees are pretty cool. They're totally green.
Yeah. So green.
So yeah, as we were saying, that's it for us for the day. Got distracted by the ancient beech, what are they called? Beechmont trees. Beech something.
We just read the sign. You
10 million years old?
Yeah, it goes as far back as 10 million years ago.
How crazy is that?
Wild.
Yeah. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel, like this video, and if you've got any comments for us, drop them below. Keep in mind as well that we're in southeast Queensland for a couple more weeks. Getting through all the branches. And if there's anything you want to see, we want to hear about it in the comments, and we'll see if we can do that for you. See you then.
But yeah, all full tummies now. Do yourself a favour, because you won't be regretted. All right.
I'll catch you next week.
No, I'll let you know how she pulls up in the morning.
Tall Shan.
Oh god.
Oh, look at that ear of yours. I don't know.
It's like your dead child.
Come here and give you a kiss.